Today we are going to be building what I think is going to be the most beautiful computer that we have built on the Build Up Challenge so far, but I am going to need you guys to judge because out of the 11 computers that we've done in Season 1, they're all really beautiful in their own way. But I think today's computer, it's gonna take the crown. Welcome everybody to the PC Rehab and the 12th episode of the Build Up Challenge series. Now I have been super excited to do this video right here because in front of me I do have some fantastic pieces of hardware and I think that the overall design of this thing is going to be jaw-dropping. Now, just like in every Build Up Challenge video, we are building these systems so that we can sell them for profit and save those funds so that we can build a top-tier gaming PC that one of you subscribers will have the chance to win. But in today's video, we have a very special item that's gonna help us get to our grand finale computer just a little faster. And the item that I'm talking about is this case right here. Now this is the Prism Elite by Apevia, and it is absolutely beautiful. And Apevia must be watching the show because they reached out to me to see if it was okay if they sent me this case so that I can decrease the cost of what it takes to build this system right here, meaning more profit in our bank, getting us to the grand finale just a little quicker. Now, I got a pretty darn good deal on some of the hardware that you see here in front of you. Mind-blowing, honestly. And I think that we are not only going to have one super eye-catching computer, but we're also gonna have a computer that performs like a champion. Now, I am super excited to start putting this thing together because I just know that this thing is going to look absolutely fantastic and I cannot wait to play some games on it. So let me go get some screwdrivers and let's build. Now that is some good looking RAM right there. Hey, real quick, if you are enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like button. It does help the algorithm push this video to a much larger audience. And in doing that, I can make more computer builds for you guys. So if you could do that, that would mean the world to me. But back to the video. Now tell me you've seen a PC that looks like this before. I mean, goodness, this thing looks awesome. Now I do want to give Apevia another shout out because this thing is absolutely gorgeous and it was super easy to work in. And if you're looking for that Lee & 011 dynamic look, but you don't want to spend 011 money and you want your computer to come with 7 fans, I would check into this case. It's really, really nice and I highly recommend it. So I bet you guys are excited to see what this thing looks like turned on and how well it performs in some of today's most demanding games. So without further ado, let's go ahead and push this button so you can see just how good this system looks. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, and not only is it beautiful, but the gameplay from it is also equally as impressive. So, starting off with our least demanding game, I played Paragon the Overprime and got shocked when we hit 136 FPS on average with settings set to max. I shifted over to Call of Duty with settings set to a mix of high and ultra, and we got 111 FPS, and the gameplay felt fantastic. For something a bit more demanding, I tried out God of War at ultra settings, and I was getting a whopping 99 FPS on average. And for the true test, I tested out some Hogwarts Legacy at ultra settings, and the system was getting an average of 88 FPS. This computer is so beautiful that I don't really want to sell it. But speaking of selling this computer right here, that reminds me that I do need to remind you that we are selling all of these computers so that we can save up the profits from those sales so that we can build a absolutely amazing computer that one of you guys is going to get to win. But in order to qualify to win that computer, you do need to be a member of the PC Rehab Discord server. I will leave a link to that server in the description down below. But before we can talk about how much we're trying to sell this computer for, we do need to go over just how much money it took to build this system right here. So, for the motherboard, CPU, and RAM that are inside of this system, I got an absolutely amazing combo deal from somebody that I found on Facebook Marketplace. He told me that he would sell me that combo for $100 if I also bought the graphics card he was selling. And can you guess which graphics card he was selling? Let me save you the time because it was this graphics card right here, which is a 5700 XT, and he sold it to me for $100. So the total cost to have all of the most expensive parts in a computer build was only $200. Now, for the rest of the items, like the additional RAM that I bought, the SSD, the cable extensions, the AIO, the riser cable, I did pay $246 for those items. So this computer only cost me $446 to put together. Now, the argument can absolutely be made that that is not what the total cost to build this system was, because we did not have to pay for this case, but this case is actually only $110. So the total build cost would have only been $556. And you gotta tell me, how many computers that look like this do you see for sale for $556? I mean, this thing is amazing. Now, as far as how much money we are going to try and sell this system for, I'm thinking that a price tag around $800 is pretty fair. For a computer that has the performance that this computer has and the look that you have for this system, I think $800 is a steal. I think you're really getting a quality PC for 800 bucks. Now, as far as where we stand with total funds for the computer that we are going to be building for you guys, in the last episode, we had $1,058 to go towards the computer that we're going to be building for you guys. Now, since then, the computer that we built in episode 10 did sell, and it sold for $560, bringing our new grand total up to $1,618. And now we have to factor in the price of what it took to build this system in here, and that's going to leave us with $1,172 with 2 computers to sell. The computer that we built in episode 11 that is listed for $700, and then this computer right here, which hopefully we can get $800 for. Hold on, think about this for just a second. Let's say hypothetically, this isn't true, but let's say hypothetically I said, I'm done. I'm not gonna build any more systems. I'm just gonna let the 2 computers that we have sell, and then we'll add those funds up and that'll be it. And we'll be done. Do you know how much money that would be? That would be $2,672. You know, we started this series with $500, and now we have if the computers sell, we would have $2,600, over $2,600, almost $2,700. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. But we are definitely not gonna stop because, well, a $2,700 computer would be a absolutely fantastic computer. It's just not enough for what I want to give one of you guys. So I did want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you're enjoying the series so far. Please feel free to go back and see any one of the other episodes of the Build Up Challenge. They're all pretty fun, and every single one of those builds turns out really different. But while you're doing that, I did want to tell you that no matter where you are in the world, I hope that you're having a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next video.